On the brink. Deep right. How many of you have stood on the brink, almost falling, swinging back and forth, back and forth? Some of us might have the power to take all their pieces and continue their life in a stable manner. Others could fall from the first swing. Let me ask you some questions. Have you ever slipped, falling sad because of a word? Have you had a big success after getting motivated from a word? Did you ever break up with a friend because of a word? If you have come here to listen to words that may influence you, then we have things in common and can tell you a bit of my story. I was 5 years old, only 5 years, when I got my first job as a TV presenter in one of the TV channels. Do you know any confident, talkative kid who speaks a lot, recite poems, sing every morning in school? Yes, I was that girl. Oh my God, you're working in Al-Awir and you will go back and forth to drop your daughter from Sharjah? You don't need this effort. Forget about it. This is what my dad said, and the other people around him, so I didn't take the effort. 10 and 11 years old, I got the same offer from a different TV channel. And also again, what about getting your daughter inside the TV thing and presenting? This is not a good future for you, Zaina. Forget about it. You know what my dad did? He forgot about it. My whole life could take another direction if that happened at that time, but unfortunately, it didn't. Words are very powerful. The words that go out of our mouth are more powerful than what we think. It takes sometimes one word, only one word, if it was said in the right way and at the right moment, to change someone's life. You can't change someone's belief, and you can't change someone's mindset by only using few words. You have the ability as well to take someone from the slums of life and make a successful person out of him. And you can destroy someone's happiness by using few words. Let me take you through some examples that I've had in my mini life journey. 17 years old, I graduated from school with an outstanding achievement at the level of Emirate Sharjah, and I got the scholarship from Mohammed bin Rashid School of Communication, and I studied filmmaking and storytelling. I was super excited. I've spent days and nights studying just to get this scholarship. So, as any normal family, we had this cute gathering at home where everyone is celebrating, and then a closest relative came to me and he told me, "Follow me to the kitchen." I went with him. I was super excited. I was looking at his hands. Is he holding a box of jewelry? Maybe an envelope of money? He was holding nothing at his hands. Once we stood, I was super smiling and waiting what he will get out of his pocket. He told me, "You're not allowed to go to this school, Zaina. This is not a proper college for a daughter from the family. You know what people will say? You know, blah, 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 blah." This is how his long lecture seemed to be for me. At that moment, I kept silent, just shaking my hand and my head, and I don't know what to say, but that night, I cried so much. Not because of the words that he had said, but because I felt disappointed. He forgot all what I have done, and he was caring about the family and the society and whatever. Imagine if I took his words into granted, and I didn't study the thing that I wanted to do. My whole life could take another direction if that happened, but thank God, it didn't. Regardless the words that I've heard here and there, you're so short, barely people can see you on stage, you're wearing hijab, you will never get there. You're not holding a passport, you're holding a refugee document. Who will ever hire you? But none of these words have stopped me, because I was throwing them behind my back, focusing only on what I want to achieve. How many of you call each other's names and call your brothers and sisters, hey shorty, hey fatty, hey skinny, come on lazy turtle, stop jumping like a monkey? I know, we always say that. But we don't say them in a way that it hurts, but sometimes they do. I want all of you now to take a moment of silence and close your eyes. Please, close your eyes and think about that word, that one word that had changed your life. You will never forget. It might be a good or bad word. I know that now you're recalling the moment. You're recalling the person that had said that to you. I can see some smiles, some anger maybe. Open your eyes. All of us go through ups and downs throughout the day. There are so many tensions out there in our lives, and we deserve to hear good words. Paulo Coelho said, if kindness disappeared in humanity, then our life would be too harsh to live in. Many people, I think there are some students that may share that with me. Sometimes we hate a specific subject, not because we can't get it, but because once when we were kids, this specific teacher that teach this specific subject had embarrassed us once in front of the whole class. 20 years old, I was in college when the instructor came in and she said, listen all of you, now we'll have some votes about the story that you had written, and the one that will get the highest votes will get filmed. So I got one of the most highest votes on my story, and I was super excited, out of nowhere, and all of a sudden, the instructor stood up and she said, she doesn't deserve this, her film is still at a very early stage of writing, it doesn't want to be part of our voting, I'm dropping that. I was so shocked, not about the feedback, but about the way the feedback was said. The whole class and my classmates came after the class to say sorry on behalf of the instructor. I love this instructor so much, and we're still very good friends. But at that moment, it was a painful one. Later on, I've teamed up with my friends, and we took our movie to Dubai Film Festival, and then it was screened in Cannes. Never underestimate yourself, and don't take these words as an excuse for you to quit. Take them as a push button. This push button that motivates you for challenging yourself. And I'm talking here about the constructive criticism, not the destructive one. Unfortunately, we live in a society where we are scared and so conservative to show a compliment and stay good. We're too lazy to alter our words to good ones. And we don't know that one word could change your mood in seconds. The way we say the word, it matters. You know what keeps us unbreakable and strong enough toward all the negativity, all the bullying, all the racism? The words that we say to ourselves. The words that I have said to myself keep me stronger. When you say something, you give life to what you're saying, whether you realize that or not. It's different when you say, I'm blessed, I'm strong, I can, than saying, it's too hard, people are way behind me, I can't do this, no one's supporting me. If you have the will, you can make anything in this world. If you can't do this, train yourself. Stand in front of the mirror and say the words that you wanted to hear for yourself. Write them in a card notes and stick them all over the room, all over the place. We have an actress called Muna Wasif. She's in her 80s. She's like Amitabh Bachchan here in the region. She said once in one of the interviews, when they asked her, what makes your day? How you feel very fresh every day, although you're living alone now. She said, every morning, the moment I wake up, I stand in front of the mirror and I say, good morning, Muna. You look so beautiful today. And then I'm ready to start my day. You're not paid for the words that you're saying, for the comments that you're writing. Cheer someone, greet her for her success, or even now, open your Instagram and comment positively. You don't need this negativity in your life, and it's a lifestyle. Remove this negativity from your dictionary, and you can easily practice it. They say words can break our bones, but not words. But I'm saying sticks can break our bones, but words can break our hearts too. 5 years, 10, 50 years, doesn't matter what your age is to get affected from one word. Think about the words that we say to our friends. Always show your support. Say anything to anyone that can motivate them and make their day. And you know what? Don't wait for these words to be said to you. Say them to yourself. Words are the brick. They can build or shatter your dreams. Because words are power. Words, your power. Thank you.